Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening everyone. My name is Herdiana Skar Arum. I'm student of the Faculty of Medicine, Sultan Agung University, Semarang, Indonesia. As we may know, randomized control trial or RCTR, the gold standard study design used to evaluate safety and effectiveness of healthcare intervention. Today, I'm going to read an RCT article entitled Osimertinib treatment based on plasma T790 million monitoring in patients with EGFR mutant non-small cell lung cancer or NSCLC, ARTC lung cancer group 1613 able phase 2 randomized critical trial. Okay. Today, the term CONSORT stands for Consolidation Standard of Reporting Trial. It provided guidance or recommendation for reporting and randomized control trial. I have divided my presentation into four parts. First, I'm going to find the item of the CONSORT checklist of introduction in the article. After that, I'm going to find the item to the CONSORT checklist of methods followed by results in this RCT article. Then I'm going to find the item of the CONSORT checklist in the discussion. Finally, I will summarize presentation. First of all, identification of component of the title using SPICED. I cannot find the component of setting and population in the title. We can identify T as the intervention, acne focal as the condition, and effect of or effectiveness as the endpoint, and RCT and the design of study. So basically, this article is the report finding of study to evaluate the effectiveness of intervention called I for the treatment of condition called C in the population P, the gender or age in the setting of S hospital community, and D for design. Let's begin by the introduction. Okay, the introduction is in here. We have introduction. Next, there are methods. Next, we have results. We have discussion, and the last we have information. We can start about introduction. And in here, introduction is background or objective. This is a background. In the background, there are methods, results, and conclusion. It called background because have structured summary of trial design, method, result, and conclusion. And next, this is introduction. The introduction about scientific background and explanation of rationale. And in here, there are the common activating epidermal growth factor and receptor or EGFR mutation, CAMBR exon 19 deletion, and exon 21 point mutation is non-small cell lung cancer. Okay, next. And in here, it say about representing up to 90% of the all EGFR mutation subtype. And in here, before 2016. Next, we have a specific object or hypothesis. In here, there are a specific cause have years. Therefore, in 2015, the European Organization for Research Treatment and Cancer, ARTC, lung cancer group designed non-comparative clinical trial in the first line, setting for patient with common EGFR mutant NICLC and sequent plasma EGFR T790 million. Next, we want to methods. In the methods, in here, say about description and trial design. And in here, there are word non-comparative. Next, we have a setting and location where the data collected. The data collected in here, collected in start and centrally analyzed at Medical University Gdańsk, Poland. And next, we have a generate to the allocation sequence who enroll participant and who assigns participant to intervention in nearby central laboratorium. Next, we have eligibility criteria for participant. Because in here, all patients had measurable disease as per RECIST Eastern Cooperative Oncology Group performance status. And in here, there are a website to open. Next, SAM, this is generate allocation, because about trial was conducted in accordance with the declaration of Hanskly and International Conference on Harmonization Good Clinical Practice Guidelines. Next, we have endpoint and assessment in here, because complete define pre-specific primary and secondary outcome measure include how, who, and when they were assessed. In here, about the primary endpoint of the trial was PFS rate. Next, we have a statistical method used compare group for primary and secondary outcome. Nah, in here, say about the primary endpoint was chosen with the following assumption. In arms B and C, this is two treatment strategies. Two treatment in here, whereas is arm there was only one. We aimed to explore where patient could as belong possible to treatment with EGFR TKIs. Next, we have a mechanism used to implement the random allocation sequence, such as sequentially numbers containers describe any step taken to consult the sequence until intervention were assigned. Is in here, say about patients were concerned of the death. Their last image assessment indicates no event was observed. Next, we have how sample size was determined. The sample size was determined because in India there are rate of 40%, of 60%, of 10%, 49 eligible patients per arms were required, less 25 patients and free at 18 months. Next, we have method used to generate the random allocation sequence. The method sequence of the PVSR UZ18 was carried out using the Kaplan-Meier technique and its corresponding 84 confidence interval was used for this decision rule instead. And statistical analysis was conducted using SAS94. Next, we have the result. In the result, it say about that defining the period of recruitment of the follow. That in year November 2017 to February 2020. Next, we have each group, the number of participants who were randomly assigned received intent treatment and were analyzed for the primary outcome. And in here, about 52 and 51 patients, 6 countries were randoms to arm B and C respective. And in here, in arm B and C, most patients were female, 75% and 65%. It say not in 64% and 65% of two more respectively. Next, we have for each group loss and exclusion after randomization together with reason. The reason is about 1/3 of the patient had baseline brain metastasis. No patient were T790 positive at baseline. Next, we have intervention for each group with sufficient detail to allow replication, include how and when they were actually administered. And in here, about random assigned patient receive at least one dose on the trial treatment. Next, we have a table showing baseline demographic and clinical characteristic for each group. And in here, there are tables about demographic clinical characteristic of the patient at baseline. Next, we have for each primary of secondary outcome result for each group, and the estimate effect says its precision such as 95% confident interval. And in here there are 95% CL, and in arms B and in arm C respectively. Next, this is switched to osimertinib and RR. And in here, Sam say about the 15 patients who did not switch for were still be tried with Gavitine. Next, we have for each group the number of participants who were randomly assigned received intent treatment and were analyzed from the primary outcome. Now in here there are 52 patient arms B and 51 patient arm C. Next, this is the diagram flow, and next, this is if done who was blind after assessment to intervention. For example, participant, care provider, thus assessing outcome and how. In arm C, the T790 million status of the time of research PhD was blind for making treatment decision. Next, we have a result of any other analysis performed include subgroup analysis and edges analysis, distinguish pre-specific from explore. Next, we have a result of any analysis performed include subgroup analysis and adjust analysis, distinguish perspective from explore. It say about in the exploratory subgroup analysis across us all predefined subgroup include the EGFR mutation subtype and the presence of GNS metastasis of at trial and try. And next we have for binary outcome presentation of both absolute and relative effective size in the recommended because the median BVF as in arm B and C was until 24 months 95% CL until 17 until 28 months and 21 months 95% CL until 14 until 42 months. Hazard ratio this is respectively. Next in here all improvements harms are unintended effective in each group. Grade 3 or higher traits were not in 19% of patients, cure hair being the most common. During osimertinib treatment in arm B, the ACE and trace of grade 3 occur in 91% and 9% of patients respectively. Next in discussion. In this discussion, there are limitations, generalizability, and interpretation. Nah, interpretation consistent with result, balance benefit and harms, and considering other relevant evidence. Cause next step is the trial limitation, addressing source of potential bias, impression, and if relevant multiplication of analysis. Thus, the major limitation of our trial are that the treatment landscape of EGFR mutant NSCLC has rapidly evolved since the was design and osimertinib currently considered a proven first-line treatment option by most physicians, and other limitations are the small sample in the trial subgroup and the relatively low sensitive the applied ctDNA test. And we finish. For the other information, there are registration, protocol, and funding. This is the reference for the article. Okay, guys, it was finished. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Mohon maaf bila ada kesalahan. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Herdiana Skararum, pamit undur diri. Terima kasih.